Okay, so I want to talk about a reality of this healing journey, right? If you've not been around, my name is Rhonda. I am 55 years old. My ex-husband and I separated maybe 4 years ago. 4.5 years ago, we've been divorced for 3 years. 3 years, and we were together almost 30 years. And I'm a formally licensed therapist. I'm a certified coach. I am someone who has spent the majority of my life helping other people through their healing journeys, helping them to develop and grow, develop soft skills. I'm a corporate trainer. I do that as well. And this morning it hit me, right? Because I know the reality of this healing journey. And the reality of this healing journey is you don't truly know how healed you are from relationships until you're in the context of relationships. And the thought that I had this morning was, I don't know if I'm ready to risk my peace, my joy, my stability, and all of that for a romantic relationship. Does that make me less healed? No. Because there's a lot of healing that's taking place. But I also know that you can only truly test it out on the road of relationships. And I have very little desire to be in a romantic relationship right now. And I have to wonder if it is because I don't desire to risk the amount of peace that I have right now. I have no desire to risk that peace. Not for somebody's unhealed son, right? Like, ooh, is it just me? But I'm in the space of coaching women through this process, right? I have a whole peace blueprint. We talk about what it is to be in true peace and what true peace is, right? And this is what I understand. True peace says that wherever I'm at, I am peace. But I also know that going into the context of a relationship, there are certain things that I just won't allow to become a detriment or a threat to my peace. So I might be I'm cutting folks off left and right. Like I'm literally just like, no, I don't think that would work. And so I opt out early. But what I understand about peace is that peace is not about the circumstances being perfect. Peace is about you maintaining your position of peace in spite of the storm. And I guess what I'm contending with this morning is I have no desire to put myself in a storm that I don't have to. I have very little desire. So then I have to wonder, okay, so Rhonda, how much do you really trust your peace? Or is it just that you don't want to be bothered? These are thoughts of a woman who's been on a healing journey, right? Who is, I have no desire. There's no desire in my heart to be in a romantic relationship. There's curiosity about who I am or who I would be in a relationship. Because my ex-husband and I were together almost 30 years. And that was from 22 to 50, right? From 22 to 50, we were together. And I didn't have a whole lot of relationships before. I didn't have any relationships. My ex-husband was my only breakup. Like, I've never broken up with anybody. So, that was the thought that I had this morning as I was going to the gym. Do I trust the healing? I trust the healing. Do I want to be in a space of jeopardizing the growth with someone else who hasn't grown? I have very little desire to do that. And until or unless the good Lord places that desire on my heart, I will continue to do as I do. I find that I spend a lot of time inside, right? I was just having this conversation. Like, I don't go outside. And so I have to ask myself, right? Because I'm pretty self-reflective, introspective. Is the reason that I don't go outside is because of the safety of my home, And probably so. So yeah, I probably have to test out some of this stuff. But I'm not missing anything. So I have no desire to do so. And when you've dealt with betrayal, friendship betrayal, romantic betrayal, it is very easy to opt out of certain things. And I have to be careful of that, right? I have to be careful of not having no new friends because a friend could be a risk. Because I really do trust. I trust in my ability to assess relationships differently now. I just don't want to be bothered. I just don't want to be bothered. And the thing that I have to contend with, right, is whether that is adding or subtracting from my life. At this point, it doesn't feel like it's subtracting. It doesn't feel like I'm missing anything, because I'm not. I have very rich friendships and relationships outside of romantic relationships, outside of additional friendships. I have people that I can call on the phone if I need anything, if I need to speak, if I need to talk. There's a lot of community. So I think the beauty in that is, because I'm about to take this back around the circle, the beauty in that is when and if I do opt into a romantic relationship, it will be, the bullshit meter is going to be a lot. Like there's certain things I won't opt into, and I would prefer to be alone than opt into some of the things that would make the relationship not beneficial for me. I will fight for something worth fighting for. I will say that. But I won't stay in something that's not. I think I just answered my own question. I think I did. What about you? Like, if you're on this healing journey, how does that show up in your life? What is your desire to go out? I want to say that my lack of desire to be in relationship is probably going to position me to be in a better relationship. I just have to stay open. I just have to stay open. And open I am. Okay. Anyway, let me go on and get this workout because I've been putting it off long enough. I'm literally 3 hours late for my workout. Ciao.